Hi guys, it's Nate. This is Adrian, and he's about to drink a Rockstar, a regular Rockstar.
I don't have my own drink. It smells like fruity. That's weird.
Welcome to my world.
Oh gosh, I'm turning to Nate. I'm like, what's up, guys? My name is Adrian.
Nate.
And we're doing reacts. Today, we're going to be reacting to Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. I think I skipped something. But episode 15.
Okay.
So, Nate, what happened last time?
Oh my goodness, okay. Well, let me just explain something to you. We had a week off. We recorded a bunch of stuff and took a week off. So, I don't know. I don't remember. I'm so sorry. A lot's happened in that week, man.
Yeah. Okay, so, a lot has happened, actually. Well, it was kind of like a two-parter, where Al and Ed were like facing off against the Greek, right? And they, the other chimeras took Al, and then it was just Ed and then the teacher.
Okay.
Right, going against Greed, but then Greed like fled into the sewers with everybody else who has Al. But the Fuhrer, Bradley, caught up with them and just destroyed everyone. Cut them all up.
It always just like comes back to me as you start talking.
Except Greed, because he can't like really die officially. But we found out that Bradley is Wrath, and then he's the first one that that can age. He's the first. What are they called? The homunculus, something like that. Something like that. The homunculus, something like that. He's the first one that can. My goodness, burping.
Hey, now you don't have it all the time.
But he's the first one that can age. And when I was editing again, I was confused at some parts because Greed said he's over like what 200 years old.
Yeah.
So if he was made by the father, would that is the father actually like Al's and Ed's like actual father? Because he would have to be over 200 years old in order to have created Greed and all the other.
Their mom was just into older men, okay?
Yeah, you know what? That has to be it.
You know?
I was completely wrong. I don't know. That was just one thing that I caught when I was watching it again. It's like Greed mentioned that he was like over 200 years old.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. And even Bradley is like he was celebrating his 60th birthday. But then we found out Bradley took Greed to the bottom of like the city where the father and all the other people were at, and they kind of liquefied Greed back into the father.
It's kind of weird when you say it that way.
Yeah,
it's kind of weird.
And it just ended off with Bradley walking with his son and his wife, just talking about Fullmetal Alchemist. I think that's about it, right?
Yeah.
Oh, well, the brothers are being skeptical of other people because Armstrong told them, like, hey, just be careful and stuff like that. So he's like, oh, well, you know, it means we're close. So we should dig in deeper.
Yes.
So I don't know if they're going to be digging into the actual, like, government and military, but then I know they're going to, like, try harder. And then Mustang is also trying to get answers from the higher ups in the military. But I think that's about it. I think we caught up. Anyways, let's just get straight on into this. Make sure to support the original content as always. And let's get going in 3, 2, 1, and.
You may not pass go.
It is the Monopoly Man. Or Penguin.
Oh, God. You got peg leg?
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, he turned into a baby, let it rip. Let's
No.
fight, battle.
Oh, bye.
Oh
Oh,
my.
okay, yeah, it really was.
Yeah, it definitely was.
Bye.
What's going on? Who is this? Oh, sir, you've returned. Welcome back.
My name is Mei Chang, sir.
Little panda? Little cute panda?
Yeah.
I was collapsed by the side of the road. Your master, Mr. Yogi, revived me and brought me back here.
Should have like healing powers or something, huh?
How does he feel about that though? 'Cause he hates alchemy.
That would be sick.
It's healed.
It's a skill called alchemy from the land of Xing. Wait, that's alchemy, right? That tattoo matches the flow of alchemy used in my homeland.
My brother was a student of alchemy and alchemy. He conducted a great deal of research in both fields.
That's incredible.
Oh, that's cool.
Your brother must have really been something.
No.
Have to find him. The incredible man I've heard so much about.
It's a Fullmetal Alchemist.
They say his hair and his eyes are golden like the sun.
Yeah.
He wears a dashing red coat as he strides forth to save people in need.
Oh
Not-
gosh.
Not quite.
He's a little bit shorter than you know.
Yeah.
Ooh, little doggy. Adorable.
Black Hayate? What's gotten into you, boy?
What's his name?
It's dangerous to be out walking the streets alone at this hour.
Oh, goodness.
Is it the butcher
Never know
dude?
when you might meet the terrible serial killer nearby.
Yeah,
Bury the chopper.
the Champa.
Oh, God.
Thank you,
What do I have?
Black Widow.
Oh!
That was nice. What's her name again?
The Philosopher's Stone.
Her last name's Hawkeye.
Can't believe the fifth laboratory was being used to make something like that. I have one more question for you. A little over a month ago, a military officer was killed in a telephone booth in Central.
Oh,
Were you the one who did it?
Phone booth doesn't sound familiar. Was he all chopped up?
no.
Never mind.
Hello there, Winry.
Hi, Ed. Hi, Al.
They just like randomly.
What are you doing showing up like this?
Ah.
Kamini is holding down an honest job now, and you
Oh, she beat him with the wrench.
Yeah.
What now? Did you find a stray cat or something?
Yeah, I would say it's a dog.
well, no.
That feels so much better. You guys are lifesavers. Thanks a lot. How lucky I am to have found such hospitality. So far from home.
Got a little panda.
Yeah.
Pikachu.
You mean you're not from here?
That's right. I came from Xing.
Oh,
Things began to move more toward the militaristic when the current Fuhrer, King Bradley, first came into power.
I have to say, I'm curious about
Hmm.
alchemy. A branch of alchemy that's medically specialized?
I'm curious too. What else can you tell us about alchemy? We'd sure love to learn more. Nothing. Yeah, sorry, but I'm not actually an alchemistress. If you don't practice alchemy, why come all the way here to research it? Philosopher's Stone.
Oh, good job, Adrian.
I'm
course.
very eager to find it.
why? Oh, he definitely knows.
So, do you have something to
I
tell
don't
me?
know what you're gonna do to him.
Why the interest in the Philosopher's Stone? I want to achieve immortality.
Oh, why does everyone want to achieve immortality?
In any case, I can't say that I care too much for your way of asking questions. Kinda rude, don't you think?
Oh, he's a ninja. Oh, oh, that was nice.
Jeez.
I mean, that was bad, but
Guy
it was
in
nice.
acrobat.
Must be a Chinese fighting style.
What are you guys after? You and your boss with the freaky closed eyes.
Ooh, that was nice.
Landed one. Ah.
Oh, well.
Oh,
As soon as I insulted Lang, this guy completely lost it.
Weakness.
Hey, long
What?
time no see, Kamini. What are you doing here, Al?
Now then, I think it's about time.
can do clapping now.
Not too bad considering it was my first time. I wonder how things are going on Brother's end.
Not good. Definitely not good. Oh.
Oh.
Okay.
I spent a fair amount of time hunting rabbits when I was a little kid. Setting a trap for you is easy.
Ooh, way to take that back to the island.
Oh, hey, Al.
Look at the mess you made. You practically destroyed our town. You're covering the damages. And your restaurant bill, too.
Hold on a second. This guy and his little entourage should be paying for everything. So
Gone.
sorry, I don't understand much language of this country. Okay,
Oh my gosh.
back here!
Good job, Al. You got it.
What?
I'm afraid.
You can do alchemy without a transmutation circle now?
Yeah. 'Cause he saw everything.
I think it's because of the memories I recovered.
Yeah.
And that means...
You can leave this all to me. What's the matter, brother?
He has nothing like over
Yeah.
Al now.
Hello, we meet again. Yeah, what's
Yeah.
now, we're all friends here, right? That's how you treat your friends. The old man is called Fu. Their
Fu.
family has
What up,
survived
Fu?
for generations. They're quite good at what they do. Oh,
Did
so
you just
shake
rhyme?
down strangers for food, and yet you can somehow afford 2 personal attendants? Well, I am the Emperor's son, after all. Huh? Stone isn't a tool for some political gain. Oh, then I'll have to stay with you until you tell me.
Did you see that? There was some kind of fight on Main Street.
Yeah, I wonder why.
Wild too.
Not the arm again.
Oh. Get the wrench out.
I want to come too. Take me with you.
What do you want to go there for?
Have you learned everything?
I'd like to go see the Hughes family again. But don't you have a lot of work to do here?
It's okay if you want to go, Winry.
Okay, we'll all go.
Central, here we come.
Oh, we're going to Central. How exciting!
You're not coming with us.
Okay, just add another one to the entourage.
You know, I feel bad when they get there and find out.
Yeah.
You never have told me what your name is. Ishvalan names are sacred. Ishvalan people take great pride in speaking their names aloud, as they are gifts from God. I have renounced my Ishvalan name.
Huh.
Keep moving.
What's your name? It's just Tom.
I'm walking down a path of no return. So I will leave behind me every gift I've received from God.
Pretty good episode.
Let it all out. Okay, so I mean, not a lot of stuff happened, but it's like setting up.
Yeah.
I feel like it's the beginning of an arc. That's why we got all the new stuff. So it's setting things up for things to happen later on in the series. So we got introduced to a new.
3 new characters.
Well, yeah, but a new like continent, state, country, something like that. So I realized the world, I guess you could say, is a lot bigger than what we expected.
Yes.
Because before we were just in
that circle, right?
Yeah, in that country. I don't even know what that country is called, but like, yeah, that place. And we knew the Ishvalans, like, in the rebellion, they controlled like a lot of the right side. But then we got introduced to the other countries. I'm gonna just say countries. But before that, let's just go back and see. So first we had Scar up against the Monopoly Man.
Yes.
Monopoly Baby.
Yeah, baby.
So Scar is still taking out alchemists. What the heck? Stop it! No. Perfect face.
Yes.
So he's still killing alchemists, which I believe his mentor said to stop doing because it's kind of like against their way.
Yeah.
So Scar is kind of on this
Agenda.
this journey type thing that has kind of I don't know what the right word for it or saying for it is like he's doing it for the Ishvalans, but in order to do it for the Ishvalans, he's got to like renounce everything it is to be an Ishvalan,
Very good.
right?
Very good.
And that's kind of what he was saying in the very end was like this path I can't come back from. Therefore, I must like leave everything that I used to be behind. So like, the thing that his mentor is like, hey, forgive and forget.
Yeah.
There's no need to kill anymore, stuff like that. The Scar's like, no.
Nope.
I just keep on going. So there has to be something like super bad for him to be like, I just renounce everything it is to be Ishvalan to like
Revenge my people.
yeah. So he's doing what he thinks is necessary. So he's come out of nowhere. This dude, I'm guessing Scar's just taking him because he doesn't want to die. Something like that. I'm not sure. But they found the girl on the side of the road, so that she collapsed. Which parts of me think that she is one of the Emperor's daughters.
Yeah. Yeah.
'Cause she's dressed in very good clothes. She said that she crossed the desert like the other dude said. And then the other dude did mention that he had 19 daughters and 20 something male or sons, something like that.
Yeah.
So I just think it's a coincidence of how they introduced her, and then they had the dude come in and kind of like explain things that she's mentioned, like alchemy and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So I definitely think she might be a daughter, but with that being said, I don't know how that's going to involve, like, be intertwined with the story.
They're gonna get so cool with each other. He's gonna be like, oh yeah, she's cool. She's with us now.
Mm-hmm.
And then Elric brothers are gonna be cool with that guy. And then they're gonna meet up and they're gonna have to be cool with each other. And now they're all gonna be friends.
Yeah. So she used alchemy or alchemy to heal his wounds, because alchemy technically is like alchemy, but just for healing purposes, or focus more on healing. This panda thing, I kind of want to know what it is, and I want to have it.
Panda. Hey, panda, yo.
She was saying that these tattoos were something, I can't exactly remember what it was, but it was like some form of alchemy, just tattooed on. And he said it was from his brother, who was researching like alchemy and alchemy. But then when they questioned him more about the brother, he completely like stopped talking. So I like to think that maybe it was something between him and his brother that kind of led him to like doing what he's doing. Maybe his brother became an alchemist. Stupid gnat? I think it's a gnat. I'm not sure. But I don't know. There's something about his brother, because even when he was in the village with his mentor and stuff like that, the mentor mentioned something about his brother, and he like shrugged it off too.
Yeah.
So I don't know. That's the second time they mentioned the brother.
Sore subject, you know.
Mm-hmm. The family. So I don't remember where they went. I think they're going to Central. They might be going to Central.
I believe so.
So she wants to see the Fullmetal Alchemist because she believes that he knows about the Philosopher's Stone, and she was looking for immortality too, right?
Mm-hmm. So she's looking for the same thing.
So she's looking for the same thing. Okay.
And this guy.
I can't believe they just let this dude just like roam again. He's like, okay. And he picked the wrong person. He picked Hawkeye.
Oh yeah. It's like, what? Another gun.
Yeah. Pop, 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 pop. Oh, did that scare you? Oh yeah. So they captured him. Started making him talk. I believe the only reason why he talks is because he liked Hawkeye. Because I don't think he was talking when like Al was talking to him or something like that. Or he seems like the type that wouldn't like talk. They gain some information. They now know about lust and envy, which I don't think they knew before.
Mm-hmm.
They also knew about like the things that went on in the fifth lab. So I mean, they're catching up towards the story of Armstrong and the Elric brothers. Oh man, I want to see Armstrong
I
again.
know.
So we went back to that same
wrench
town.
over the head.
Yeah. I feel like she likes doing it, but she puts on an act.
Yeah.
I found this dude passed out. Alright, so here's the thing. She across the desert area, but then there's these 3 places that are kind of like against I can't remember what, I don't know how to say that word. But the place where they're at.
Hammer Street? No.
Trees?
No. No.
There's Krita and so these 2 places they still have some like war tensions with.
Yeah.
It's just the top one where they have kind of like
A mountain.
Not only a mountain, but they have some sort of like a peace treaty, or like a treaty to like not fight each other. But they did also mention that the whole like military stuff started rising once King Bradley stepped up. So it seems to me that obviously the father has something to do with this because he made Bradley, and as soon as Bradley came into power, started to be tensions between all these different places. So I don't know exactly what his goal is, but it has to be some sort of like conflict.
Yeah.
Conflict in mind. So I mean, he was just explaining all the stuff that we like heard about.
Yeah.
These bodyguards were cool.
How about dessert on my tab?
Yeah, sure thing. Part of me felt like that was a girl. That was like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Like some parts of it, I can't remember what was the stance, but there's a stance that made it look like it was a girl. But they took them out. They were just bodyguards. Who knew? I like the humor of this episode. It's some good humor because it was basically like Winry beating up on Edward and Edward beating up on this dude because he's just hopping away. See ya. The part me not speaking English.
Yeah.
Bye bye now. Basically, they had to. Oh. So Al knows how to do the little clappy hand circle thing, which now makes Edward feel completely useless because not only is he the short person, but now Al can do everything he can do, but bigger,
Better. Stronger.
Yeah.
Faster.
I didn't even notice he wrote out Older Brother's dignity in blood. That's nice. It's a nice. So find out that he's the prince, and about this thing. I'm guessing most of this arc might have something to do with that whole country.
Mm-hmm.
Because they already introduced 2 people that are from it, and we just heard the backstory. So, I mean, just the same. Then Winry has to fix him up again. I mean, technically she came back from the park, so he should be a little bit better now. And they're all going to Central. Yeah. Which is going to be not something that I don't want to see happen.
Yeah, it's gonna be sad.
But we have to know it's going to happen eventually. And then, like, the last spiel with, I don't even know what the other dude's name is. Wario.
Okay.
With Wario and Scar talking about. Excuse me.
Your excuse.
People are just so selfish nowadays. Scar was saying how his Valen names were very proud. they rarely say the names. Then he goes on to say he denounces his Ishvala name.
So then why wouldn't you just tell me the name?
Maybe it's like a pride thing.
I mean, I guess, but I'm just saying.
Yeah, you're right. But yeah, it just goes on to say how he basically discarded everything it was to be an Ishvalan, I guess you could say, in order to like follow his path.
Yeah.
So they're all going to Central. I don't know what's gonna happen because Scar is gonna like face off against Edward, but then the little girl's like, no, don't do it because I love him. She definitely has to say something about his height because the way she pictured him was very tall.
Bones up to the same height.
Actually,
I'm gonna die.
yeah, I definitely think this episode is just like setting up like the backstory of the different countries. There might be something that happens with one of those other countries they mentioned, causing like tensions to rise later on in the other episodes because he just mentioned them for no reason.
A melting pot.
So, like, what if all like 3 of those places like attacked where they're from? And they did look pretty small compared to the rest of them. So I'm just saying.
True.
But yeah, everything's just setting up for the future. But yeah, I believe that's it. Anyways, that was our reaction to Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood episode 15. If you liked our reaction, make sure to like and subscribe. If you guys wanted to know anything more about Fullmetal Alchemist, put in the comment section down below. See you guys next time. Bye.